What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, Army Nation. How you guys doing? Welcome to the broadcast. Okay, so I hope everyone is having a great day. This to girl Princess. Welcome to the channel, Princess Army. So today I want to talk a little bit about a movie that I just saw on Netflix. It's called Sextuplets. Sextuplets. Yeah. OMG. Yeah. Hey sis, what's up? Yes, sextuplets. So I don't know if I'm saying it wrong, but it's when you have six babies at once. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, ocho, siete. Yeah, you get it. So the movie, hey sis, what's up? Thank you for joining. Okay, so the movie's about Marlon Wayans and his six personalities. Oh, okay. And his six personalities. So it's all about, the show opens up. I'm sorry if you guys haven't seen it yet. Go see it. Go see it right now. Pause this video. Pause this video and go watch Sextuplets. Um, triplets. Then you have sex triplets. Okay. So it's open up, he's married, his wife is pregnant, she about to have the baby, and his her father don't really like him too well, because he figured like, okay, you met her family. When are they gonna meet his family? So he went, he did some research and stuff, and then he went, to find his family. So he went by his first, he looked up the address, and of course, and in the meantime, in the background, his wife, was calling around trying to locate his family and everything, really supportive, really loving, all while being pregnant. So that's pretty awesome. So he found the address for his mom. So he went to the house, and then first this person answered the door, who's Russell. He answered the door and be like, "Go away, this is not the right address." Um, so he let me see what character. I forgot Marlon Wayne's character in the movie, so I'm just gonna call him Steve because I forgot the character name that he plays. So I'll just call him Steve. So yeah, so when he got there to Russell didn't want to open the door. So he finally opened it and they got in and they started talking and he was like, "I'm looking for my mom." And Rusty like, "Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I regret to inform you, but she passed away." So of course, Steve, he's like, oh my gosh, he's really sad, really heartbroken because he never got to meet her or whatever. So he's really sad and heartbroken about that part. And so him and Russell, they started talking and stuff. And his like they arguing and stuff over this different cereal, who like what cereal and who don't like which cereal. So Marlon actually Steve, he I forgot how he knocked his tooth out or whatever. So he had his tooth and it fell on the floor. So he went looking for his tooth, right? His missing tooth right here. So he found like a box. And then when he opened the box, he's so damn nosy, y'all. What he doing searching for a box? So anyways, there was like a hole in the floor. So there was a box in there with like his birth certificate and everything. So then when he looked at the paper, he found out that it's more of them. Yes, it is, honey. He found out that it's more, So now him and Russell, they went on they went this movie is so good. You guys have to see it. I literally seen all the movies with the Wayne brothers. Like those are my favorite family. But anyways, back to the story. So when he found out Russell and Steve, they went on this trip. They went on a trip to find the rest of the siblings. So it was real funny because Russell got out. They pull over because um Russell don't know how to drive. So Steve pull over. Why you laughing? Steve pull over so they can get some sleep and whatever. And then Russell, he done went over in a bush somewhere. He went to pee. And then he got this bull chasing him. And Steve and Russell, they're sitting in the car and the bull come. Boom! The bull like who about to break the car. But what then Steve like said to Russell, "What the heck did you do to anger this bull like that?" He was like, "Well, he was looking for some milk for his cereal." Gosh. He said he was looking for some milk for his cereal, so he was over there trying to milk the bull. Oh my gosh, he was over there trying to milk the bull. But anyways, they got out of that. So Marlon reached out to his other sibling who was Dawn. He reached out to her and found out that she was in jail. She was like, "Okay, if you," and then she was like, "If you come to see me, bring me a box of smokes or whatever." So he went to go see Dawn in jail and he brought Russell with him, so they're talking or whatever. And Dawn is so crazy because that's Marlon too. And it's crazy to see him like dressed up as a girl. I know in White Chicks, Sean and Marlon, there was the White Chicks. But it was so crazy to see him as this, it was so crazy to see him as this character, Dawn, as a woman with the braids and everything. And so yeah, they sitting there, they're talking, and Steve telling Dawn like, "Hey, I'm your brother," or and stuff like that. They're talking, and then Dawn was like, "Yeah," and be like, "So what?" Steve was like, "Oh, so you a stripper?" And she was like, "Oh no, boo boo. Oh no, boo boo. Get it right. I'm an exotic dancer, not a stripper, boo boo. Get it right, boo boo." I'm an exotic dancer, not a stripper. So I thought that part was crazy. Yeah, so that part right there, that was crazy. And then she started getting loud and she got up. Well, well, no. Dawn said to Steve, where my cigarettes? And then he was like, "No, I didn't bring none." So Russell walked over with the cigarette. They was like, "How you got this in here? The guard pat you down." He was like, "He hit it ill." Okay, y'all don't want to know where he hit the smokes. So he gave it to her, whatever. And in the meantime, of her getting up or whatever, the cigarette fell. So all the guards rushed over and said, "Oh, she got concubines." So they rushed over and stuff, and then they grabbed Steve too. They arrested him. So he went outside and talk on the phone to call his wife and be like, "Oh man, oh no." First, Dawn asked Steve for the bail money. He was like, "How much you need?" And she whispered to him, 10,000. So Steve called up his wife. Mind you, she about 9 months pregnant, about to have the baby anytime soon, and he out chasing for his family members. So he called her up and then be like, "Man, yeah, I just met my sister. She's in jail, and she asked for $10,000." And the wife was like, $10,000. So, yeah, long story short, he on the phone, and then he see Dawn breaking out of jail, and he be like, I think she say, "I'm free" or something like that. And then she rushed over to him and jumped him and tackled him to the floor with her big ass. She tackled him to the floor. I said, "Thank you, thank you." So oh gosh. This was a long movie. This movie was almost 2 hours. I'm not gonna go over everything because I feel like a lot of people haven't seen it, so I don't want to spoil it for you guys. But I'm probably gonna tell you guys 15 minutes worthy of the movie. All right, so after that, they went to, let me see, where did they go next? Okay, so they went to this gas station to pick some stuff up, and Dawn got into it with two guys. Steve walked over there hearing Dawn talking to these guys, talking about what she gonna do to them and what tricks she wanna perform and all of this. So Steve went over there and like, keep in mind, Marlon Wayne's character, that's who I'm calling Steve because I forgot his name in the movie. So she get into this with the guys, so Steve came over. He came over and then she's sitting there arguing with the guys insane and then saying, "Oh, I'm a ghost. I could do this, I could do that." And then, but what I don't get, Steve went over there to talk to the guys and they knocked him straight on the floor. They knocked him out clean, busting his nose and everything. And then afterwards, oh no, that didn't sit real. That didn't sit well with Dawn, honey. She went crazy. She went boop boop. She kicking them in the nuts. She beating up the two guys and everything. They run away. She took her pink shoe off. I think her pink Timberland, and threw it at the other guy and knocked him right over. Them shoes with some heavyweights. It knocked out that man clean in the truck. Um. So yeah, and then they went over Russell and Dawn. They went over there. Steve laying down on the floor with a busted nose. So yeah, that leads him up to, he talked to the wife and she was like, I think she said you better go to emergency room. Yeah, oh no, that was for the teeth. Okay, anyways, so he went to the emergency room to get his teeth fixed. And I think the wife called him to see where he was and stuff. If I forget any details, you guys have to see the movie. It's really, really funny. Like I said, you have to see. It's called Sextuplets, and it's on Netflix right now, starring Marlon Wayans, Marlon Wayans, Marlon Wayans, Marlon Wayans, Marlon Wayans, Marlon Wayans. It's other people in the movie too, but it's basically about him. So yeah, he went to the hospital to get his nose fixed. And then wait, no, first they heard that their other brother, baby Pete, he's in the hospital on his deathbed, about to die. So they went over there, to the hospital to meet him. They was like, Dawn was like, I want to meet my brother. And Russell was like, yeah, I want to meet him. And then, they went over to the hospital and they started talking to him. So Pete already told him that Steve was going to donate his liver, his kidney. Is it liver or the kidney? One of the organs. Um, so at first he was like, why I have to do it? Dawn was like, I just sniffed some vacuum cleaner. I think she said vacuum cleaner or some window wipers. I'm not sure. Or she definitely said something. Did she say I forgot what she said. She just sniffed. And she popped a molly, she said. So yeah, she couldn't do the kidney. And Russell was like, oh no, I'm too big. So they couldn't do it, so that leaves Steve. Yeah, I know you're still here. So that leaves Steve. So Steve's supposed to be the one that does it. So he was like, "No, I'm not doing it." But since his nose was already broke and he needed his nose fixed, the doctor came in and stuff, and they was like, "Oh, you're gonna give your baby a kidney? That's nice." And he was like, "No, I'm not." So then what Pete did, he switched the forms because the doctor came in the room, was like, ready to do the surgery on his nose. So baby Pete switch the paper so that way Marlon actually signed to give his kidney to Pete by mistake. Then he in the room, they prepping him for surgery. And when they put him under, he heard the doctor saying something about it. So Steve ran out the hospital. He got off the bed and he ran out the hospital. But then Russell greedy behind. He just hit up the vending machine. He had a bunch of snacks and everything, about 15 snacks right here. So then he knocked Steve right on the floor. So they took him back to surgery. They took the kidney and gave it to baby Pete. Now when Steve woke up, of course his kidney's gone and everything, and the doctor, they're recovering. And he was like, well, where's baby Pete? And then the doctor told him he's on the first flight out to Cancun or whatever she just said. So yeah, now I'm feeling sad or whatever. He called his wife and she just started yelling at him. Yeah, I blame you or whatever. You left your family here to go chase your family or whatever. And I'm pregnant, about to have a baby. And, she yelling at him and stuff. And then Russell came up to him and they started talking. Steve got upset. He was like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm going home to my family. I don't ever want to see you again. And Russell started crying and stuff. And he was like, I'm done. And then he started crying and stuff. Yeah, let me see what else happened after that. Let me see. After that, which oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot this part. Dang, what was the other brother name? Um, there was another brother that I forgot. In the mix of all this happening, then the fourth brother, the fourth one. Well, one, two, yeah, the fourth one. Was it fifth? Let me see. The fifth. Yeah, now the fifth brother. Because there's six of them. Steve is one, aka Marlon. So then the other one, what's his name? Eli, Elijah, Ethan, I think. Yes, so he came in the picture. I think it's Ethan. Yeah, so he came in the picture. He went to the office demanding to get a raise because I think he Googled Steve and found out that he have money. He had money, so he went to his job pretending to be him and convincing, the boss and whatever, sleeping with her and whatever, trying to get a promotion and stuff to get his business started and stuff like that. So the wife came home and then after he left the office was sleeping with the boss to get the raise or whatever, he left and he went to Steve's house breaking in, and at the same time the wife came home. But then let's call him Ethan. Ethan or Elijah. What the freak was his name? Let's call him Noah. I can't remember. It was something like that. Noah. Okay, we're gonna call the fifth brother Noah. So then when the wife came in, he just changed into Steve. Because they look alike. He took that wig off and stuff and he changed into Steve. And the wife believed it's him. And then he was like, nah, 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 just slobbing her down. And she was like, oh, Steve, you changed. Heck yeah, he did. That ain't Steve, girl. So yeah. And then, okay, so that's introducing the fifth brother, who turned out to be really nice. He painted the house and stuff, he decorated the room for the baby, the crib and everything. And then, he started crying and stuff to the wife, to Steve's wife, because and then saying, how he never had a family. They left him at the doorstep and stuff like that. And she got a little teary eyed too as he, kept talking and stuff. So they left that scene. Oh my gosh, it's so much. I'm gonna try to rush this up. Like, I know you can't wait. I'm over here dying. Yeah, I know. Cannot, right? I'm still here. Yeah, I know. I'm so dead. Right, right. Wow. Yep. I can't wait to get mine done either. I'm gonna get right here because this is my good side. Um, yeah. So then let me see what happened next. Okay, so wait. Okay, let's back up a little bit. Remember, I told you Steve just got done finished giving his kidney and stuff, and he started yelling at Russell because everything was falling apart. Dawn done went away. Um, Baby Pete done took the kidney and he left. So now we're gonna introduce to the sixth brother, okay? And then I'm gonna wrap this up. Because that's pretty much it after that. Okay, so and of course, there's little bits and pieces that I don't remember, but for the most part, I'm telling you guys everything that happened that I remembered. All right, so now no, while Steve and Russell's outside arguing or whatever, Steve blaming Russell for his life falling apart. So this guy wrote came up and they threw a bag over their head, right? And they were like, oh my God. They were like, who is it? Let me out, let me out. And they threw a bag over their head. And then they took them to a house where this person sit and they just sitting in a chair with the bag over their head, right? And this person sitting in a chair be like, well, 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 you've been looking for me, huh? And then you've been looking for me, huh? And then the guys they took the bags off their head so they can see who it is. So he can talk to them. So dang it, I forgot the name of the sixth brother. Cause I gave Marlon Wayne character Steve, and then I gave the other guy the character named Noah so I can remember better. But I forgot the name of the sixth child. Let's call him Spencer. Okay, let's call him Spencer. Okay. So now Spencer started talking like, oh, you've been looking for me. And he started talking. And then, then he was, trying to kill him and stuff. And then Russell was like, I'm going to play dead. So that way he'll think I'm dead and he'll kill you first. You're like, and then um, Spencer, he sent his guys over to taser him. So he woke up back and he started talking like, "What y'all? And then Spencer was like, "I spent my whole life hiding. Now here's this woman come asking about me and stuff. But I want to know why he spent his whole life hiding. What is he hiding for?" So here come this one, and then Steve, like, yeah, she's persistent. He talking about his wife and stuff. So yeah, they're talking, he's kept trying to kill him. Yeah, and they're talking, bonding, and then Russell telling him, okay, they talking about they talking about this TV show. They bonded over that. Russell and Spencer, they bonded over that. They started talking and stuff like that, and singing the theme song, and Spencer dancing, he getting into it and stuff. So that was really funny. And dancing, really getting it. And then he turned over. He was like, he was about to kill him, like he hold a thing like that, it's about to kill him. And then guess who came out of nowhere? I can't tell you that, you have to watch the rest of the movie. Guess who came out of nowhere? It was somebody that I mentioned early on in the thing. I can't spill all the secrets, you guys have to watch the movie to find out who came out of nowhere. So yes, you guys, if you haven't seen the movie, go and watch it. Sextuplets. I think I'm saying it right. Go see it. It's on Netflix. It's starring Marlon Wayans. Go see it. Go support him. He's really funny. This honestly was a good movie. It was not corny. It was really good, and I enjoyed it. So you guys go to Netflix and go watch it because it's really good. Yes. So you have to watch it to I pretty much told you guys everything. I just didn't tell you who bust open in the door and came in, and they was all surprised. So you guys have to watch the movie to see, because I don't want to give away everything. I don't want to give away everything. Honey. You guys have to watch it to see. So yeah, you guys, I just went live to talk about this movie. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you, XO Bay, for coming to the broadcast. Thank you everyone for watching, even if you didn't speak. If you watch this live after I ended, please give it a thumbs up. Okay, right now it's 12 a.m. So when I post this, it's technically gonna be September 9th. So everyone have a great night. Thank you for supporting Army Nation. Thank you so much for supporting. Everyone have a great, amazing night. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you've seen this movie, comment below. Did you like it? Was it funny? Which one of Marlon Wayne's character was your favorite? Mine was my favorite was Russell. The fact that he stood by Steve's side all that time, and so I think Russell was my favorite. But Dawn was pretty funny too. So comment below if you've seen this movie, which character was your favorite. All right, divas. As always, stay blessed, divas. Bye. Good night, sis.